Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Sometimes you have to tip your proverbial cap to Kabam because everything is building to a strategy that makes perfect sense for them. And when I say makes perfect sense, what I really mean is makes perfect dollars. Dollars as in profit, as in units, as in temptation for their most sought after, their most money invested in, their most desirable new game mode battlegrounds. Like many of you, I was shocked and still am shocked that Paragon accounts for less than $300 worth of purchases. And if you save up all of your free stuff, maybe it's about $200, I don't know, got a rank 4 to rank 5 generic rank up gem. And on top of that, this wasn't as surprising, but I thought we would see it in 2 months, not now. A 2022 champion selector. On top of that, we saw again this past era champion selector for a fraction of the cost of bundle 14 at bundle 13, where, of course, you could guarantee yourself again the opportunity to get one of the last 3 years of champions, including everybody's favorite, Hercules. So what this means is that for pretty small cost, relatively speaking to what it would normally cost, you have rosters, especially Paragon rosters, who can get maybe their first rank 5, maybe their second. In my case, I got very lucky with multiple RNG and got my second and third. And so suddenly you have rosters that, because of spring cleaning, are as stacked as ever. This is my roster. I was able to take Korg to Sig 200 and awaken him this weekend, which was huge for me. Hercules and Cosmic Ghost Rider both went to rank 5. I have 32 rank 4s. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to show you what is the reality of several Paragon accounts. And then some. This is not the best account out there by any means. This is just, kind of a mid, as the kids would say, tier account in Paragon. So inevitably what happens is if everybody has at least one, if not multiple, rank 5 6-stars, and then a whole bunch of more rank 4 6-stars. Everybody's deck looks similar. Everybody has somebody like a combination of the newer champs like Titania or Thing. And Thing's not a new champion, obviously, but last Battleground season was crazy. I won 21 out of 24 matches that I played, which is never going to happen again. Normally it goes like this. Win, loss, win, loss. I got kind of lucky and got on a 3-win streak, and that's it. So my Battleground season, I think, has been pretty common, although this was the previous season. See all these wins? Yeah, this is not going to happen again. So what ends up happening is, and maybe the matchmaking system has also improved, but I end up finding a lot of people like this summoner here, who not only has 3 rank 5 6-stars, Kingpin, Nimgod, and Kitty Pryde, but, has all the best other champs at rank 4. And I would like to think I do as well, but, who knows. And so I've noticed even on their matchups when I lose and I see they won, a lot of the times, like the best accounts, they would beat me, and then that would promote them to the next tier, but they're getting like 1 coin. And so if everybody has about the same top roster, you end up winning about 40 to 60% of the time, which is not enough to advance to the next tier, because of course you have to win 3 in a row, and then eventually you have to win, 4 in a row, 5 in a row? I've never gotten to that point, but I've heard of such things. So that puts the pressure to buy victory shields, which makes Kabam more money, or else you're stuck in bronze or silver or even gold purgatory, and that's that. It's a genius move by Kabam to make more money, because by giving people cheaper opportunities for the best champions, that then is going to stack their Battlegrounds rosters, their decks, but then that's going to stack everybody else's. It kind of reminds me of, like, I can get a record price for my home right now. I bought it for $70,000. It sounds like I bought a house in 40 years ago. Now it's just a 700 square foot house, but I've been told there are subscribers in California that can't literally stare at a plot of land for $70,000. Same with New York, etc. So it's now worth like 110,000. I've made 40,000 on my house allegedly in 4 years. But guess what? Everybody else's houses have gone up in my area that percent. So I can brag about how my house is worth 40,000 more, but then if I have to sell it, I got to live somewhere. So if I end up buying a house that's 100,000 more than it was 5 years ago, then it's either at best like a middle ground where I didn't gain, but I didn't lose anything. But it could also be the case where I just end up actually having a cost-benefit analysis where I lose more than I gain if I just stayed. That's what this reminds me of. And that's also why people are still, I haven't run into it this season, but still trying to like stack their deck because they know that with the average prestige or champion rating or whatever you want to look into it, they know that that it's harder to win 3 matches in a row. But this is all for the purpose of Battlegrounds. If Battlegrounds didn't exist, dare I say, maybe these offers wouldn't have been as good. But they know that this is only going to make it more competitive and harder to win in a row without victory shields. So I'm not faulting them. I think it's a genius move. But it's already obvious to me that this is just more and more the reality of Battlegrounds. So I really just wanted to give you all a heads up of my analysis and hope that you will be able to do better than me in Battlegrounds this season. Have a good one.